Welcome back to the Stepping Bricks YouTube channel. Today we're going to cover a specific mortgage that is going to help you as well if you have cash available, of course, to lower your monthly payment and reduce also your term. The specific mortgage is called offset mortgage, and I'm going to talk about Glenn, one of our best students in our Stepping Bricks Academy, and how he started with absolutely zero knowledge and investment in property to earning £4,000 a month. First of all, what is an offset mortgage? So I'm going to write it here, is offset mortgage, okay? So offset mortgage is a way that some banks can allow you to link this mortgage with your current or saving account, and basically as long as you have the amount of money they are required into that saving account, you won't pay interest on that money. So let's say, for example, you have a mortgage of 100k, and then you have savings of about 20k. Okay, now your offset mortgage would be 20k, so you're not going to pay any interest on that 20k until you withdraw that money, okay, or reduce that money. So as long as you keep that 20k there, you only pay interest on the 80k mortgage. Clear? So in the case of Glenn, one of our Stepping Bricks Academy students, our 12-month mentoring program, Glenn has been through other courses and stuff like that. He lost all faith and trust in property trainers, you know, rightly so, I would say. But then we had a conversation. He explained to me that he had an offset mortgage of about 200k. Okay, so he had an offset mortgage of 200k. So as long as he keeps that, he doesn't pay any interest on his property, on the mortgage. If he withdraws even £1, then he starts to pay interest on the £1 they withdrew from the total offset mortgage. Many banks, by the way, offer these, okay? So it's not like an unusual thing to do. Remember, you need to link it to your current or saving account to have that. Now, in the case of Glenn, what happened there is that I asked him straight away, I say, okay, but I understand that if you withdraw some of this cash, you know, from this offset account, you will be charged interest, but how much? What is the percentage that the bank is going to charge you? And he said to me, it's about 2.5%, okay? So it was very, very cheap. And I said, Glenn, that is a no-brainer. You know, the amount of money that you get from investing in property with the same capital, it's way higher. And he said, how higher? I said about 15, 20, 25% return on investment. So you basically paying 2% to the bank and you getting back 15, 20, 25% depending on the deal, of course. And he was a bit skeptical at the beginning. Again, I do understand that. But he said, Giuseppe, do you know what? I want to give it a try. I won't withdraw everything. I'm going to get just one part of it, and I'm going to get started to buy the first property. If this one works, as you're saying, because of course we sat down together, we drafted a plan and say, okay, if you do this, with this money you can get X amount of properties and so on. Say, if it works as you're saying, then I will draw more and I will do it again and again. Okay, fantastic. So we started with the first one, and in 12 months, I'm going to give you the ending already. In 12 months, Glenn bought 5 properties and is now earning £4,000 gross per month. Now, obviously, if you remove all the cost of the mortgages, so the 5 buy-to-lets, and also the cost of borrowing that offset mortgage, the net profit for Glenn is about £2,500 per month. If you consider, now you might think, oh yeah, £2,500 a month is not a lot, Giuseppe, I want £15,000 a month. Yes, you can get there, but what I'm trying to say here is, he's starting from zero in terms of zero investment properties. An offset account is keeping there because it's a safety net, and is not costing him anything on his house because he's not paying a mortgage, he's not paying anything because that's the value, okay? And he moved the same amount of money into the first property, which gave him £800 a month rent. Then he bought second property which gave him another £800 a month. Again, he did it again. It's a replicable business. You just need to copy and paste. The first one might be the hardest because you need to shift your limiting beliefs, but after you do that, you can replicate it. And he was completely trusting us on doing this process with him. He bought the third property, another £800 a month. Bear in mind, these are all kind of 2-bed flats, okay? And at some point he says, I want a house, and fine, we bought a house as well. And so if some flats were 750, then the house was 900. So roughly it's about on average £800 a month, okay? And then finally, he bought number 4 for another £800 a month. Okay, sorry for the writing there. I'm writing quite fast to try to cover everything in details. Now, the first 6 months, 7 months more or less, he bought 4 properties with that offset account. Then he ran out of money and he said, okay, because he had to do a full refurb on the very first one. We spent about 17 to 18k on that one because it needed a full refurb. When I say full refurb, I mean bathroom, kitchen, flooring, lighting, painting, decorating, plastering, etc. So roughly about 18,000 pounds. And then he managed to increase the value of this house, okay, and remortgage after 6 months. Bear with me. Remortgage this one after 6 months, and with the money of this property, he bought property number 5, right? And again, another £800 a month. So in total is £4,000 a month, gross, obviously, minus all mortgages, about £2,500 net. Now, think about it. If you didn't have that £2,500 at the beginning, and you thought that was it, I don't have any hope to start investing in property, Glenn now is passively earning £2,500 a month net. What would you do with £2,500 extra in your bank account every single month? Plus, you spread the risk into 5 properties. So let's say something happens to one property, he has 4 other properties to account for that. And that is the beauty of property investing, because you don't have to have all your eggs in one basket. You don't have to rely only on one strategy and not on just one property. If you just buy one property, it's a hobby, and a hobby is going to cost you money. If you're buying multiple properties, then it becomes a business, and a business makes you money. Obviously, you need to know all the right company structure, the right tax structure, and so on, so you can then also keep your money, not just earning, because then you will pay in tax, obviously. So a good accountant should help you with that. We can recommend as well. We have our power team. Again, some people don't like it to call it power team because it reminds Power Rangers, but you know what I mean. Our knowledge team, they work with us, our network. And the beauty of all this, because I haven't told you this yet, Glenn is based in Wales and the properties are based in Scotland. And guess what? He never ever saw a single property yet. So he never came to Scotland. So he trusted us completely to go through the whole process with him, buying, refurbish, refinance, second, buy, refurbish, buy, refurbish, buy, refurbish, and with the money of the first refinance, bought the number 5, and then soon he will have to refinance also this 4 and buy an extra 4 plus, and if he's diligent with his rent money, the net is £2,500 times 12. That means every year he's earning net £30,000, which is the deposit for an extra property. So on top of the remortgages of the other 4 and refinance and pull out most of the money and buy another 3 or 4 properties, he can buy an extra one every single year from the rent alone. And this one is a scalable business. It can go exponential. It can grow exponentially and can give you a steady income. And of course, there are repairs and stuff to do, but with everything in life, you have to account for it. And if you future-proof your investments, then you are on your path to financial independence. And I hope this video is useful for you. Glenn is only one of our Academy students. If you want to know more about the Academy, let's have a chat. We put the link below in the description. Comment below with the word Academy if you're interested, and then I get in touch. We can have a chat. Maybe it's not for you. I don't know. I need to understand your circumstances. But if it is for you, you can change completely your life. Again, if you like this video, click like, comment below, and share it with people that might find it useful, and don't forget to subscribe. My name is Dr. Giuseppe Paladini, I'm the founder of Stepping Bricks, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.